Assalamu alaikum. Dear student, good morning. How are you, my dear student? I am fine. I think that you are also fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to Nalda Secondary Online School, Nalda Fakirat, Bagerhat. This is A. Shukur Ali Khan, Assistant Teacher English, Nalda Secondary School, Nalda Fakirat, Bagerhat. Look at the picture, my dear students. What can you see in the pictures? What can you see in the pictures? Yes, we can see a lots of crowd everywhere, such as railway station, launch guard, bus stand, etc. What can you think to see these pictures? What can you think to these pictures? I think there are too many people everywhere. There are too many people everywhere. Yes, so today's topic is, are we too many? Unit 4, listen to class 9-10. Learning outcomes of the lesson. After this lesson, the students will be able to ask and tell about problems, check and give suggestions, listen for specific information, narrate something in writing, read charts, and do a project work. At first, we know some vocabulary. Word. Start. Start mean begin. Commence lunch inaugurated. English meaning to point in time or a space or such that such something has its origin the beginning. Sentence, I don't want you to start feeling neglect. Sink. Go under, go down, submerge, sunken. English meaning go down below the surface of something, especially a liquid, become submerged. Sentence, their ship is sinking. Crowd. Crowd means assembly, gathering, packed troop. English grammar, a large number of people gathered together in a public place. Sentence, the crowd began to cheer. Cheer. Tragic. Tragic means sad, distress, awful, terrible. English meaning making you feel very sad. Sentence, she passed out when she heard the tragic news. Development. World development meaning growth, progress, increase, advance. English meaning act of improving by expanding, enlarging, or refining. The city is going through commercial development. Read the text and answer the following question. The next day, when the teacher came to the class and was about to start the lesson, Shanti Banu stood up and said, পরবর্তী দিন যখন শিক্ষক ক্লাসে গেলেন and was about to start the lesson, যখন লিসন শুরু করতে যাবে তখন শান্তিবর্ণ স্টুডেন্ট বলল স্যারকে, ক্যান আই আস্ক ইউ এ কোশ্চেন প্লিজ? আমি কি আপনাকে একটি প্রশ্ন করতে পারি প্লিজ? গো অ্যাহেড শান্তি। শান্তি হেই দ্য টিচার, শিক্ষক বললেন। ইন আওয়ার লাস্ট ক্লাস, আমাদের প্রিভিয়াস ক্লাসে উই হিয়ার্ড জামিলস স্টোরি, আমরা জামিলের গল্প শুনলাম, অফ হাউ টু মেনি পিপল মেড দ্য ফেরি বোট সিঙ্ক, কীভাবে অনেক লোক সম্বলিত সেই ফেরি বোটটা ডুবে যায়। আই হ্যাভ অলসো সিন ক্রাউড অফ পিপল অ্যাট বাস স্ট্যান্ড, আমরা আরও দেখেছি বাস স্ট্যান্ডে অনেক ভিড় থাকে, রেলওয়ে স্টেশন, লঞ্চ অ্যান্ড স্টিমার গার্ডস। ইট ইজ নট আনকমন, এটা অসাধারণ কোনো কিছু না, টু সি পিপল লোকজনদেরকে দেখছি, ট্রাভেলিং অন টপ অফ দ্য বাস ট্রেন অ্যান্ড মিটিং উইথ ট্রাফিক অ্যাক্সিডেন্ট, এই যে ট্রাভেলিং করে এই বাসের উপরে অথবা ট্রেনের উপরে উঠে এই রিস্ক নিয়ে করে, যার ফলশ্রুতিতে কী হয়, আমাদের অ্যাক্সিডেন্টের মুখোমুখি হতে হয়। মাই কোশ্চেন ইজ, আমার কোশ্চেন হলো, আর দেয়ার রিয়েলি টু মেনি পিপল ইন আওয়ার কান্ট্রি? আর দেয়ার রিয়েলি টু মেনি পিপল ইন আওয়ার কান্ট্রি, আসলে প্রকৃতপক্ষে কি আমাদের দেশে এত লোক আছে? থ্যাংক ইউ শান্তি, প্লিজ সিট ডাউন, শিক্ষক বলল শান্তি বসো। দ্য টিচার দেন লুক অ্যারাউন্ড দ্য ক্লাস অ্যান্ড আস্ক, শিক্ষক শ্রেণীকক্ষের চতুর্দিকে তাকালেন এবং বললেন, হাউ মেনি অফ ইউ হ্যাভ টু সেভ কোশ্চেন ইন মাইন্ড, তোমাদের ভিতর আর কতজন আছো এই কোশ্চেন, এই একই রকম কোশ্চেনে তোমরা সমর্থন করো? হাউ মেনি অফ ইউ হ্যাভ দ্য সেম কোশ্চেন ইন মাইন্ড? অলমোস্ট অল দ্য হ্যান্ডস ওয়েন্ট আপ, প্রায় সব করা হাতেই দিকে গেল, মানে সবাই। প্রজেক্টর discursive group and carry out a service on the topic too many people, you can do the following things. Select only one small area such as your village or locality in the town or city where you live. Find out its area. You can do it by walking around it at normal speed. You can cover about 1 kilometer in 10 minutes. Find out the number of people living in it. Find out about the people's occupation, unemployment, and poverty. I again repeated, projector, discuss in group and carry out a survey on the topic too many people. You can do the following thing. Select only one small area such as your village or locality in the town, city where you live. Find out its area. You can do it by walking around it at normal speed. You can cover about 1 kilometer in 10 minutes. Find out the number of people living in it. Find out about the people's occupation and development and poverty. Answer. discussion group. Hello, how are you? Fine. What about you? I'm also fine. Let's discuss the question that our English teacher gave us in the last class. Yes. Where do you usually see big crowds? In the public spot, especially bus stand, train station, lunch and steamer guards, etc. You are right. When too many people live in the same city, it happens. In our country, everything is centralized around Dhaka city. Then this problem may be solved. Yes, these crowds all around the big cities affects education, health, unemployment, accommodation, and security. Well, in order to find out more, we can start a survey by selecting a locality where you live. Yes, first of all, we have to find out the area. What can you do it? At normal speed, you can cover 1 kilometer in 10 minutes. Secondly, you can find out the number of people living in that area. Yes, we also have to find out people's occupation, unemployment, and poverty. Yes, you are right. Thanks. Okay, the teacher continued. Finding the right answer to this question is very important for us, for our national development. So, we will look at this issue with some facts so that we can find our if we are really too many or not. Individual work, take the best answer. Bangladesh is a small country because its land area is small. It has about 115 million people. Uh, it is the 18th most populous countries in the world. It has limited resource. Yes, it has land area is small. Density of population in our country means all the people in our country, number of people living on a square kilometer, 1000, 10,000 people living in 1 square kilometer, too many people living in 1 square kilometer. Yes, number of people living in 1 square kilometer. Our yearly population growth rate is 1.14. Our birth rate is dash per thousand, 6.1, 1.40, 20.1, 14. Of course, 20.1. Next, what will be the size of our population in 2015? 150 m, 197 m, 120, 170 m, 250 m. Yes, 700 m. Listen again and answer the question. How do you get the population growth rate of our country? Yes, we can get the population growth rate of our country by deducting the death rate from the birth rate. Why? will the population of Bangladesh be so large in 2050? The population of Bangladesh will be very large in 2050 because its growth rate is very high. Read the chart and fill in the gaps with information from the table. Use comparatives and superlatives are necessary. The table should fact about some countries including Bangladesh. Land area square kilometer, Bangladesh. Population in million, density of population per square kilometer, birth rate, death rate, growth rate, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, India, China. In terms of land area, Bangladesh is large dash Sri Lanka. কি হবে বলো তো? হ্যাঁ, yes, larger than Sri Lanka, but smaller than India. China is, of course, biggest of all the four countries. Sri Lanka has the dash population among the four countries. Yes, Sri Lanka has the least population among the four countries. However, China has the dash population shown in the chart. China has the largest population shown in the chart. In fact, China has the largest population in the world, and India has the second highest population in the world. On the other hand, China has the least growth rate among the four countries. Bangladesh has lower growth rate than India, but higher birth rate China and Sri Lanka. In terms of land area, Bangladesh is larger than Sri Lanka but is smaller than India. China is, of course, biggest of all the four countries. Sri Lanka has the least population among the four countries. However, China has the largest population shown in the chart. In fact, China has the largest population in the world, and India has the second highest position in the world, population in the world. On the other hand, China has the least growth rate among the four countries. Bangladesh has lower growth rate than India, but higher birth rate than China and Sri Lanka. Answer the following question. What do you mean by density of Bangladesh? Density of Bangladesh means how closely people living together in per square mile or per square kilometer or a particular area. When does population of a country become cost? We know population of a country is an asset, but it becomes a cost when the country can't provide the basic needs of its population. How can we educate the growth rate of population of a country? We can calculate the growth rate of population by deducting death rate from birth rate. Generally, it is calculated per 1,000 passes. Write down the effect of overpopulation that caused by the high growth rate of population. Our population hampers our development. It causes various problems such as food, shelter, accommodation, education, medical, unemployment, and environment problems. Sometimes the government can't meet the basic needs of increasing population. How can we minimize how growth rate of population? Yes, the answer is we can minimize high growth rate of population by adopting family planning, keeping family size small, stopping early marriage, speeding education, especially female education, and creating awareness among the common people about bad effect of overpopulation. Mass media can play important role in this result. Listen again and answer the following question. How do you get population growth rate of a country? Why will the population of Bangladesh be so large in 2050? Homework. Write a paragraph about the population situation of any of the countries above. Use the fact given in the chart in the above. Okay, my dear student, see you again. Allah Hafiz.